Intuition, gut feelings, using the third eye. This spirit information is filtered through our human bodies. However, some bits and pieces of spirit information get left behind. Welcome to Unfiltered. DeEtte Renee is an unfiltered psychic medium and here to give you messages from spirit with no holds barred. DeEtte Renee says it as she receives it. And here is your host of Unfiltered, DeEtte Renee.
Hello, everybody. This is DeEtte Renee here on Unfiltered with DeEtte Renee here doing those one question readings for you. I'm just going to do us a little favor. I'm going to share this a few places, see who we can get to come in, say hi, how you doing? I know we've been a little slower lately, but let's see. Let's see if anybody is, since it is cold and raining and you out. Hey, Tim. Oh, great to see you, darling. But since it's so snowy and cold out there, maybe people are in on their computers tonight. What do you think? What do you think? So I'm going to just share this in a couple of spots and see where the messages come in. And hopefully I can see everybody's posts. Hopefully Facebook comes in. Hopefully YouTube does. See what we're doing, where we're going in life. Let me know where you guys are all from. I know Tim is from California. Toot, toot, toot. I'm just kind of all over the place, guys. I'm all over the place. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Did you guys know I'm going to Ireland? Does everybody know I'm going to Ireland next year? Who's with me? Who wants to go to Ireland with me? I put some information on my Facebook just to say, hey, I'd be there. Let's go. Let's everybody take a trip to Ireland. Oh my gosh, I feel like sunny and 70 here. I love that, Tim. I love that. You know what it is? It is snowy, cold, forget the sun, and like 33 if we're lucky. But that's okay. Hey, Angela. Oh my God, you know what? Ireland is beautiful. Ireland is beautiful. I love Ireland. I've been there once, honestly, guys. I went to Scotland for like a week. Scotland was gorgeous. I really wanted to see Ireland. I got to see Dublin, got drunk and came home. Really. I mean, that's my story of Ireland. I'm not going to lie to you. I literally went to Ireland for one night, got there about 3:30 in the afternoon, went and had dinner right down the street from the Guinness plant. With a friend, we went to the local tavern, got drunk, got on the plane at 7 o'clock the next morning, came home. I mean, who else can tell that story? You know, I can tell you Ireland's gorgeous, or Scotland's gorgeous. So I'm super excited to go back and see Ireland this time. So I believe we're going up the north side of Ireland with the tour. I am just the ambassador of the tour, which means what it means is I will be part of this. I will be part of the tour. And what we'll be doing on the tour is my grandma was Irish. Oh, beautiful. I love it. What we will be doing on the tour is we're going to be doing a whole bunch of different activities. We have to be in Ireland September 27th. I believe we leave October 5th. Don't quote me on those days, but I'm pretty sure those are pretty close to the dates. And during that time, we go on several different tours. I mean, the whole time, it's like insane how much we're going to go see of the north side. And then at nighttime, I mean, we're going to do some paranormal stuff. We're going to do some readings. We're going to do some healing stuff, guys. I mean, we're just going to just jam pack this. Like, who needs a moment just to chill around a fire? Let's have a good time with this tour, you know? So we're just going to have a lot of fun, a lot of memories. So you can always go to my Facebook sites. I did a lot of posting with those today if you're interested. Maybe I can even, let me see if I can bring up one of those. Let me see if I can bring up one of those. Oh my God, I can. Can you believe it? I can. It's a lot to bring up. I wanted to bring up this. Let me see if I do this, if it will actually bring it up in the comments for you. Let me see if this works. Oh my God, did I do it? Hi, Casey. Thank you. We can definitely do that. Oh my God, is this gonna actually if I click on it, if nobody's asking, I say, yeah, you're all getting sick and tired of hearing me, aren't we? Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be too. I don't know if that worked or not. Somebody's gonna have to let me know if that worked or not. So, hey, hon. I love it. Okay, let's get to some readings. Let's get started on this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I love the fact that Casey's asked. It did work perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That there is the flip book for it, guys. um, if you're interested, oh my God, worked on Facebook. Perfect. Thank you, guys. If I'm also going to put it's called a jot form into the comments. So if you're interested, oh, it is. Oh my God, I nothing but amazing, amazing things. If you're interested, I'm putting the jot, it's called a jot form in there. You sign up to go. There's no money right off the bat. It's just to sign up to go. Say, hey, I would love to go. Oh my God, this would be fun. And when enough people sign up, then she sends out an email going, hey guys, book your tickets and do what you got to do. Okay. So it's lots and lots of fun. So tonight, guys, we're going to use a couple of different sets of cards, because I like cards. I like cards. We're going to use Lisa's cards, as always, the Intuitive Oracle card decks. Thank you, Angela, for letting me know it worked on YouTube too. Appreciate that. Um, I don't know why I keep using these for you guys, although I love the cards. I do understand that I can't get them anymore. So, hi, hello, hello. I'm also going to use Nature's Whispers cards, okay? So I'm going to do some starring here so I know where everybody is who's asking questions so I don't lose anybody. Okay, and then we have Tim, and then we're going to go to Miss Angela. Angela, I'm assuming you would like to have a question. Assuming you would like to have a question. So, oh my gosh, I would love to. So, Angela, I'm going to put you in. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing, darling? Oh my God, another Angela. I love it. Oh my God, we got two Angelas, don't I? I love it. Hello, hello. So let's do that. So we're going to start with Casey, Miss Casey. I'd love to hear what I have for you. Well, let's see what I got. You know what? It's always kind of a mystery here, isn't it? So, okay, mystery. Yeah, Miss Casey, you have been holding your tongue on some things, haven't you, my dear? You've been holding your tongue. I can feel you all. Oh, hi, S. Helms from Texas. I love that. I love it when somebody says y'all. I type y'all all the time. People say I'm Southern. I'm not, but my sister was there for 35 years. So, um, either way. So, but getting back to you, Casey, my throat just feels like it's kind of clogged with you, like you've been holding back some of your truth, holding back, not exactly saying everything you want to say. Okay. Um, I want to clear that out for you so badly. You don't even know, but so let's pull a card for you. See what it says. See what it says. Casey, be in service. I like this card. I love this card. Why I almost wonder if you're wondering about career direction or maybe like life path direction, something of that nature when this card comes up. I do like this because we always like to be of service in that whole realm of being a nurse or a doctor or a cop or something of that nature. And it really isn't. I mean, it is, but being of service really is about just helping people, being there for other people, being that person. Okay. And that could be as much from, yeah, doing something extraordinary down to a smile. And trust me, that's really what this is about. I think this is more about the smiles, the happiness, the shaking the hands, those little things that, oh my God, medical assistant mama twins. There you go. I love this. So you understand this. So it is that being of service. But you know what? So many of us truly believe that, the being of service is that medical, is that all that stuff. But anybody in the field will pretty much tell you that some of the best things we can do of being of service is that smile. It's being a smile, it's saying hi, how you doing, making somebody else feel just a little bit better than when they started. And that's not necessarily with health. That's just mental emotional. That's mental emotional. So, Casey, if you have been just wondering about what that life path is, what am I supposed to be doing? If you've been kind of confused and like, oh my God, what's next or where do I go? I'm going to tell you, I feel like, especially with you saying you're being a medical assistant, I think you're in the right career path. I just feel like it's, spend a little bit more time doing that type of thing, Be the person that gives the sticker out, or the lollipop. Don't tell the doctor about the lollipop though. But be that person, okay? So hopefully that helps a little bit. Hopefully that's what you were looking for. Do I move? Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Um, I'm going to tell you, not yet, not yet, not yet. Even if you want to, not yet. I feel as if there's a few things you have to. I feel like there is a few things you have to complete. You have to finish with where you're at right now before you can move on or move back to where you were. Um, yeah, June. Definitely not now. June actually feels much more promising. Do feel like you need the time to finish off some things, okay? I don't think this is so much about, saving up money to make the move. I feel like it's just finishing up some things, red tape, um, all that type of situation, like closing up some tying off some things before moving on, moving back. Um, I'm also here moving back is going to be promising. It's going to be promising. So I think it's with, just support everything, support career, whatever it is. I just hear it. It's going to be promising, darling. So hopefully that helps with you. Let's go on to Tim. Let's go on to you, Sir Tim. Let's see what a card asks for me. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay. We're going to put those down. You have to go on to these, Tim. We got to go into Lisa's cards, Tim. I don't even know why, but we're going to do this because I heard Lisa's cards. So we're going to go to Lisa's. Oh, you are so welcome, Casey. You are so welcome. Good afternoon. Good evening, Miss Sherry. Good evening, Miss Sherry. Let's get back to Tim. Let's get back to Tim. Tim, are you upset or beside yourself on something? I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden I get into you and my stomach just kind of bloop, 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 then I just feel like I'm kind of closing in on myself, kind of pushing in on myself. Not so much that the world is closing in on you, it just kind of feels like it went bloop on me. You could definitely have a Halloween card because those things rock. I love those. I should have brought those up. So let's pull a card for Tim to see what that is that I'm feeling. Let's see what that is that I'm feeling. Oh, look at this, Tim. Divine is all around you. I love this. Divine's all around you. Makes me feel like you've been getting your butt kicked lately and maybe not wanting to listen. I do. This is another one of those cards where, it's unless you can feel the divine, unless you can see the things, unless you can feel it all around you, it's kind of hard to embrace that. Okay. Certain ways I always tell people you can look for is like feathers, but all different types of feathers, because you know what? They're not just all big, white, and fluffy. But looking for those small miracles, things of that nature, or in my case, think about what's in your head. Pay attention to what's popping into your head. Pay attention to how you're feeling. Pay attention to what that feels like around you. But with this, Tim, I do feel like you have that divine inspiration. I'm almost wondering if this isn't just your wife, but also some guides around you, kind of like I'm hearing taunting, 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 like, come on, you need to do this. Come on, you can do this, that type of stuff, like trying to push you out of this comfort zone that you've kind of placed yourself in. Now, I do hear in my head that, you know what, you've given yourself a lot of reasons not to move forward. But I want to tell you, I feel like you have more reasons to move forward than to slow back and sit down. Okay. So gather up those manuals. I think it's time, but I think you already know it's time. Hopefully that helps, Mr. Tim. Hopefully that helps, dear. Okay, let's go on to Angela. Okay, Angela with I think it's the tree in the background. I clicked on your name, Angela. So I know you came in to say hi, told me it works, but there you go. I clicked you in for a reading. I clicked you in for a card, Miss Angela. And this is Angela on YouTube with the tree. It's itty bitty. It's tiny. So I do believe it's a tree. It's got multiple colors in there. It's definitely not a face. So let's pull one on for you, okay? Oh my God, it just fell. Angela, what's your question? What is your question? Because I just got a yes. A yes. So whatever this question is for you, it's a yes. It is. I love this card because when you're looking at these doors, it's kind of like, are they pulling it open? Are they shutting it? What are they doing? With this one, I honestly do feel like the door is creeping itself open. I don't feel like whatever this question is in your head, kind of, and I know you didn't ask a question out loud to me. I know you didn't do that, but I know there's something in your mind going, pulling back, asking, oh my God, will this happen? Will that happen? Whatever it is. And I'm hearing that is yes, but I also feel like this is going to be a very positive thing for you. Okay. And I know it's a move of some time. I don't know if this is necessarily move from your house, move from a career, move from relationship. I'm hearing move. And it's not telling me exactly what the move is. So hopefully this kind of helps you on that aspect. But moving away from something and moving towards something else is really what's going to be positive for you. So whatever the question is that you've been kind of pondering lately in your head, it does say yes, and it is going to be very bright, happy for you to make that change. Okay. Oh my God, Kevin, the 5 card reading yesterday helped. Oh, I love that. I love that, Kevin. Thank you for letting me know that. Tim, I have too many good things happening. Can't figure out which one to do first. I live in my world of miracles. My wife and God's king case. Oh, exactly. They loved it. I'm telling you, I think they're on your case right now. Okay, let's do the other Angela. Angela, the new subscriber. She's got the brown hair, short hair down to here in the picture. Let's get a card for you, Miss Angela. You are so welcome. Oh, I'm glad it makes sense, darling. We're doing the other Angela now with the short brown hair. Short brown hair. Let's do her, and then we're gonna star this one. I'm starring some people here, guys. Oh, the Angela that wrote 7-Eleven. Okay, Angela, with that makes the sense. I want to stay with you just for another second, Angela, because you wrote, I don't know what to ask. I've been sick lately, feeling like I'm more disconnected from source than I want to be. I want to kind of address that for you, Angela, really quick, because I will tell you what, so many times I feel the same way. I feel like, oh my God, I feel disconnected. I feel like I can't do this. It's crazy. It's so crazy when I start to feel that way. Okay. So, what I want you to do, and this really sounds, I know this sounds really generic, but I will tell you what, gratitude is really always my key. Gratitude is always my key. So, I literally sit there and I will sit there by myself in silence, and I don't put music on. I don't put any guided anything on. I just kind of sit there. I take some deep breaths. I kind of do a slight meditation, but really the meditation is about getting me in my just in a present moment, just in this space where I'm not shooting my brain off to a million different ways. And I just put out gratitude. I just say thank you. Now, I don't do it generic, like thank you for everything in my life. I get specific on things, okay? And I don't necessarily go, oh my God, thank you for every single thing that's ever happened, but I just get specific. And in that specificness, it really starts to bring me back to source. It brings me back to source, God, whatever it is, spirit, whatever it is you want to call it. And it really just hones me back into it. And then I start to feel this life come back into me. Hopefully that helps, Miss Angela. Hopefully that helps. Okay, to the other Angela with the beautiful face. You said not for reading, just to say hello. Do you want a reading? You appreciate let's do it then, because then I read back down here and it says, I appreciate that tonight. You're welcome, darling. You are so welcome. So we are going to pull a card for the other Angela, because even though she said just watching in, why not? She said I appreciate it tonight. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's pull a card for you, darling. Um, oh my God, I love this card because it says be your best self. Always. I love this. Be your best self. Be your best self always. I like this. I love this card because so often, especially in this day and age, we tend to start to doubt ourselves, doubt maybe the way we dress, doubt the way we act, doubt who we are, doubt our life path, doubt. It's all around us. Okay. And I love this card because with this card, it's telling me to tell you that, you know what, if there is doubt in your mind, to let it go. Let it go. Somebody once told me, because I stopped going around places. I've got this really huge aura. I mean, this huge aura. When I walk into a place, I usually explode it open, say hi, how you doing? Even though I'm a very introverted person, okay? And I stopped going out and about because of that aura. And somebody got mad at me. Somebody got mad for me for not showing up, and especially for that reason. And when I went, well, why are you upset for that? I'm trying to save you guys from me. They went, how dare you rob us of you? Okay. And it really made me understand that, you know what? the best things about me were my uniqueness, were very much my uniqueness. And this card is just coming back to reiterate, darling, for you to be your best self, you to be who you are, understand who you are, dig deep inside yourself, find all those wonderful, beautiful quirkiness, all those things that make you you, and let those things shine. It's telling you to stand up and start speaking your truth of who you are. And there's no reason for you to hold back. Okay. So hopefully helps. Hopefully that helps, dear. Okay. Nothing too life changing, just a little bit, of coming in. So ooh, somebody asked for a card with the Halloween deck. If anybody has ever watched it, I bought this deck a couple of weeks ago. It's a Halloween Oracle deck. It is all Halloween, but I will tell you what, this deck is so awesome. This deck is awesome. I love this. You got it, Miss Ass Holmes. But oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to star you. I didn't want to put your name up there for everybody to see it. Because who knows if you want it all to be seen. So I want to go to the person that knows who they are. They asked for a card on this. So let's see what we got with this card. So I hope you're paying attention. Hello, Miss Sherry. Do you want a card tonight, my love? Do you want a card tonight? Probably get one anyway. Sherry, I think we need to start getting you some gnomes. I don't even know why. I feel like we need to start getting you some gnomes. Okay. I mean, these are cute and cuddly, but if you get little gnomes and put them around the house, like coming out from behind a bottle, like this, what would Todd think? I mean, seriously, it was like this, just barely peeking out. So hard to do this on StreamYard, just barely peeking out. What do you think? What would Todd say? Sorry, I'm so weird. Oh my God, you are introverts unite. Exactly. And Todd's laughing at me, Sherry. Todd's laughing at me. He's laughing at me about the gnome idea. I wonder if we can start getting to go shit left and right. I'm surprised he doesn't hate me. I'm surprised he doesn't hate me for all my funniness that I got going on here. So, okay, let's pull this card for Todd. For the WLTK station. Let's do this. Okay. New comments. I lost you. Oh my God, what do you mean you lost it? You lost all those. Sherry, Todd, sorry, I needed to say it again. So Sherry, we know how the dolls go over in your house, right? We know how those dolls go over. So I got this idea. You need to go buy gnomes, little gnomes, and have them just kind of peeking out from places. Just peeking out, just enough just to see the nose. See how that goes over in your house. Cute, cuddly gnomes everywhere. Yeah, you're not going to talk to me after tonight. Okay, I like this card, Todd. It is the werewolf card, that exploring the wildness. I can't, you know what? There is no more fitting card that I know of in the deck than this one for you tonight. Okay, and probably for the next week or two, honestly. I think anything else would just build on top of this card, because this card is about you going into the unknown. You going into that area that's going, oh my God, what's next? It's crazy. This is insane. Oh my God, who knew this could happen? I never seen this coming. All those things and these transitionings that are happening along with it. Because that is exactly what happens when what happens with a werewolf. So they go from something that's normal, something that they see every day and they're totally accustomed to, and they transition into something they have no clue. The weird thing is they don't even know what they are once they transition, and they really have no memory of it. But during that period of time, it's all about being wild. It's all about exploring their innermost nature, okay, that core nature of themselves. And I think that's what's going on right now. You've gone from being an introvert behind the camera to being that extrovert out on the other side of the camera and exploring that. Continue to explore that and continue to have fun with that. Who can't wait to see whatever happens, and I can't wait to keep watching the journey. So Keep being you, dude. Keep being you. Keep exploring you. Keep transitioning. Okay? Hopefully that helps. Andrew wrote, "Oh my, I was just watching this No Malone movie with my son today. I love them." Exactly. Oh my God, I love that. Angela wrote something out of your comfort zone last week. I love that. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. You are so welcome, Todd. I'm hoping you enjoyed that. I am hoping. I love pulling cards for you, Todd. I really do. Just because when I pull the card, I usually know if it hits or not. And it's like, holy crap. Then I know pulling the cards are real. So, and I love the fact that we got new people on here. Oh my God, this is awesome. Hey, Kevin, did you want me pulling, even though we did the 5 cards the other day, do you want me to pull another card for you tonight, darling? So, Miss S. Holmes, let's pull a card for you. Let's pull a card for you. I feel like I got to do the Halloween cards for you. I don't even know why. Well, thank you, Miss Angela. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tim, someday I'll have to tell you why gnomes are not allowed in my house. Ooh, that sounds like a challenge, Tim. That sounds like a challenge. That's S. Holmes. Let's pull a card for you. I want to use a Halloween deck again with you. I just love these cards because I feel like they're kind of powerful. I feel like they're powerful cards. I really do. Okay. You are, oh, no problem. Oh, I'm Michelle. Okay, thank you. I'm Michelle. Michelle. Let's pull a card for you then. Okay. Let's pull this card and see what it is. Again, I don't know why I need to pull these cards, but I feel like I have to for you. Let's pull a card and see what happens. Emotional intelligence. I love this. Vampire emotional intelligence. I like this card. I like this card. I know it looks kind of scary, doesn't it? Especially when I go, oh my God, it's the vampire card, right? Um, I do understand that. You know what I mean? Because when we look at this card, we go, vampires are this, that, and the other. I will tell you what, I think when it comes down to this, um, if you think about what a vampire is, and get rid of the blood sucking, that aspect of it. I do believe what this card is talking about is that you have come to a place where you understand your emotions. You get them, you understand them, that you are not necessarily ran by your emotions. Or this is a period of time where you're learning to not be ran by your emotions. And I think it's kind of like a catch 22 because I think it's kind of going both ways. Okay. So number one, I do feel is if you've gotten to that point where you're starting to make sense of, what anger is really just one feeling that's really a compound of other things and not knowing how to express it. But at the same time, I think you're coming to a point where you're trying to divide emotions, figure what they are, and then be able to go forward and seeing how much further you can go in life. Um, Hello, Miss Lori. And I know I'm kind of wishy-washy on this, but I do feel as if that's where you're at right now, Michelle, in this aspect of this. So I do feel as if what this might be telling me is that you might have gone through a period of time where it's been kind of a hurtful period of time, a healing part of time. Maybe grief has been going on. Maybe all that has been going on, and you've been trying to sort through it all. And you finally might be getting to a place where it's like, okay, life is starting to make sense. Life is getting a little easier. And now we're hitting the part where it's like, okay, now I can start to divide these, conquer these, and finish off the healing process. Okay. And I believe that's where this card is coming from, is that you're in that aspect. I feel like this is almost being like the new vampire. You know what I mean? Like, not like this one that's been gone for, like dead for 200 years and pretty rocketed at that point. I do feel like this is more of that one that is starting to get into it, starting to figure this out and getting a much better handle on things. Hopefully this makes sense for you, Miss Michelle. Okay, let's pull back up. Or yeah, Michelle, sorry. Ajandra? Ajandra? You got it. Let's pull one of these cards. Let's pull one of these cards. Oh, working on emotional mastery. I love that, Miss Michelle. I love that. Well, that's what the card's about. That's what it's about. You've been doing the work and you're heading in the right direction. Alejandra. I love that name. Either way, I know I probably massacred it, but I love it either way. Beautiful name. Alex. Ah, I can take Alex too. I love it. Let's pull one of the Nature's Whisper cards for you, Alex. Let's pull this, okay, and see what we got. See where we're going to with this? Okay, let's do what we got. Seek beauty. Ooh, I like this card. I like this card. Seek the beauty card. I'm going to tell you, these cards are, you know what? It's not so much about what the words are in here. It's more of a deeper meaning. Okay. It's a deeper meaning than just the plain what you're seeing on this. And I do feel like, Alex, what you're doing right now is really start to look at what the more positive things are in life. I feel like that's where I need to start sending you, is where those positive things are and where you're going within those positive things. Sometimes life can get really kind of hard. Sometimes life can get, you know what, where we start to go on the general above, just barely hitting the surface of things. And I do feel like with this getting this card, it's telling you to go deeper in, start to seek things, that are a little bit more beautiful, a little bit, getting into the depths of things. Some of the best things in the world, I will tell you what, is to watch like an ant pile. And it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. If people look at me like ants, oh my God, they're like mind blowing, like destructive little shits. But I will tell you what, if you sit there and stare at a colony of ants building that ant dome that they make, just to watch them, the beauty of the nature of how they work together to come together as this team to build this home, and then to realize what they're building underneath it is just so much more dynamic. I mean, you've seen those people that pour the silver down there, and what comes out of it is just a holy cow. So it's looking at those mundane things, looking at those small things, and going deeper, seeing that beauty, seeking almost the miracles of life that are happening around you all the time. And for some reason, whatever's going on in your life, it's almost as if you need to go to that point to start adding a little bit more passion into yourself and into your soul. So hopefully that helped, Alex. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully it makes sense anyway. I feel like I'm going kind of deep tonight, guys. Nothing seems to be just like over the surface. Nothing seems to be just on the surface. Okay, Miss Sherry. Ooh, let's do the Halloween cards for you too, Miss Sherry. Let's do the Halloween cards for you, Miss Sherry. Beautiful. Oh, I'm glad, Alex, that helps. I'm glad it makes sense anyway. So apparently you need to do a little bit more of that, darling. A little bit more of it. Sherry, cool, the Halloween deck. I figured you'd appreciate a good Halloween deck, Sherry. Telling everybody needs a Halloween deck. Everybody needs a Halloween deck and a fairy deck. I'll tell you what, the fairy decks are a little harder to read, but that's why they're over there. I've got two beautiful fairy decks. I want to make sure. Yeah, I got to. I just don't know where the other one's at. Okay, Miss Sherry, the underworld, where all things pause, begin again. All things pause and begin again. I like this. I like this. What a creepy looking thing going on here, huh? Isn't that kind of creepy? But I will tell you what, with this, it's making me feel like, you know what, maybe a lot is going on in life. And I feel as if with that being said, it's about, sometimes taking that moment just to stop and breathe and go, I got this before you start up moving again. Okay. Because I do feel as if, I feel as if sometimes you feel as if you're getting kind of pulled here, pulling there, trying to support so many different things and so many different things going on that sometimes life can get a little bit crazy. Okay. Just a little bit crazy. And I do feel as if with this card, what it's telling you is just, it's okay to take a moment. It's okay to take a breather. Okay. And to be able to move back on again doesn't mean you're stopping anything. Even though it says and begin again, doesn't mean you're actually stopping anything. It's just telling you it's okay to sit down, sit in your chair, rock for a little bit, have a cup of tea, cup of Coke, cup of Jack, whatever it is you want, and just take that moment for you and then start back over again. Okay. I do feel as if things might be starting to move a little bit fast. Maybe not quite there yet, but going to be starting and to move a little bit faster. So it's telling you to make sure the importance of taking care of yourself. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense, my dear. Miss Lori, Miss Lori, Miss Lori. I'll take you, Miss Lori. Miss Lori, does this count as your reading? Yeah, she's gonna laugh at me so hard. She is going to laugh at me so hard. Anyway, let's do a card for you, Miss Lori. Let me see. Oh, I just want to be such a smart ass right now. You don't even know. You don't even, the world doesn't yet know. So let's pull a card for you, Miss Lori, just to see. Oh, I'm gonna look at the new comments, and she says, no. How did I know she was gonna tell me no? How did I know it was gonna be a no? And that's okay. Oh my God, Lori, your head is spinning on me. Just so fast, so much going on. And you're all up in your gut, and you're all nervous. And I know this is always you, but I just feel like it's you times 10 right now. Like so much is going on. I'm also, I don't know what's going on with the baby, darling, but I feel like you're going, you're yelling at that baby. You better stay in. You better stay in. That type of a thing. So I feel like that's what's going on. Okay. So a couple of things are going on. You two cards fell out, Lori. You're gonna love me for this. Two cards fell out. One was the work card. Two was the freedom be yourself card. Can't make this stuff up, can I? So I'm gonna put this point out to you, Lori. Now anybody that doesn't understand this, I know Lori. Okay, I know Lori. And I think it's funny that, I know what some of her main questions usually are in life. And I think these cards are screaming at Lori tonight. So, one, the work, what your life path, what you enjoy doing, all about you. And should I do this? Should I not do this? And I'm going to say this card is saying be yourself, be true to who you are. When you're true to yourself, you're as happy as a working bee. You are happy as a working bee. And you already know this, okay? Bees are the most amazing creature in the world because they work nonstop, and they're so happy to do it. They want to do it, okay? They want to be in a life of service. There is nothing better in this world for them to go and smell all those beautiful flowers, put their little tushies in it, do everything they got to do, and go back to the hive to make some honey. They love to do it, okay? But they also know that everything they do is beauty. Everything they do is beauty. Everything they do is helping. And they know they're helping in a million different ways. And I do feel like when these cards are putting together, darling, for you, it's telling you that yes, the work you do that makes you so incredibly happy is what makes you so free, too. It makes you free to be you. There is nothing more in this world you can do to make yourself happy than to be true to yourself. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, dear? Hopefully that makes sense. And you've seen them fall. Didn't pick these cards. They fell out of the deck. Both of them did. So there you go. And I know she's yelling me, shit. I can already hear it in your head. You can already hear it. Okay, so Miss Kimberly, a general reading. You got it, Miss Kimberly. You got it. As usual, spot on. Thank you. You are so welcome, Miss Lori. You are so welcome. Okay, we are doing. Who did I go to? I think I said Kimberly and Bess. General reading. You got it. Ever since eclipse the other day, I've been feeling different. I've been manifesting some things for a long time and worried about my health. Okay. I get it, darling. Last week's energy. Oh my God. Shoot me, please, after last week. Shoot me, please, after last week. I will tell you what, that was just, last week was an incredible hard week energetically. I mean, to myself, I was like, literally, guys, I had readings I was supposed to do last week, and I literally went, nope, ain't doing them. I mean, I felt like the world had shut down around me. Energetically, I was like, I mean, even my producer, I showed up for the first show of the week, and he looked at me like, are you okay? And I'm like, let's just do this. Like, I just want this over with. And the only thing I did was my radio shows last week. Honestly, that's all I did until finally I hit the weekend. Finally, Saturday, something happened, and boom, everything was back on. It was awesome. But yeah, last week was a doozy because we had the eclipse. We had, I think, a full moon. I think we had 11/11/22. I mean, talk about a week of energy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Okay. With that being said, darling, I do feel like with all the manifestation you've been doing for quite a while, I feel like it's coming to fruition. It's coming. I feel like it's coming. I'm hearing it's coming to a head. It's coming to a head. It's coming to fruition. It's coming up and making it. Although I don't think it's going to come out in the way you were expecting. So I really want to say you were manifesting, but for something better type of a thing, that type of an aspect. So it's kind of like if you're manifesting $100,000, maybe you'll get more. I don't know. Or if it's going to come to you in ways that you needed it versus monetary. Okay. But I do feel like it's going to come to a, I feel like things are coming to you, okay? Just not in the way you're expecting it, okay? I also love this card because it's a laughter card, okay? And I do want to talk about, I feel like this, I feel like you've asked like a couple of questions all in one. So we're going to kind of address some, little bit by little bit. So with the manifesting and the worrying and all that and this energy last week, I do feel like it's about laughter. It's about not that last week was laughable. It's about getting back into laughter. It's about going back in, relaxing, letting some normalcy happen. Okay. There's no better way to lift the energy and straighten the energy out than laughter. Seriously. And so many people walk away from this aspect of it. Okay. Some of the best things you can do. Um, am I pregnant now? Don't bring it up that question right now when I'm talking about laughing. Um, it's about it's bringing back the normalcy of laughing, bringing back normalcy, and I do feel like you need to do that, bringing back the normalcy of a lot of things. Okay, um, and I feel like that's where you're going into. Okay, I like when you asked, "Am I pregnant now?" Honestly, energetically, it's not telling me one way or another. But if you recognize when I said it's coming to a head, it's about to pop out. It's coming to a head, it's coming to fruition, it's growing, that type of thing. So I'm wondering if you're not pregnant right now, if you will be soon. If you will be soon. Okay. Because I will tell you, God, I shouldn't describe pregnancy like this, but this is what I was seeing in my head. I was seeing a great big zit coming to, and you pop it, and that's what I was seeing in my head. But it's that fruitation, it's that something coming out and coming through, you know? You're not late, Mo. I'm still here, dear. Um, I guess you can take that a couple of different ways. Either you're pregnant right now and very early into it, or you're going to be pregnant very, very soon, darling. Okay. Again, I don't know if it's going to be in the way you want it. Okay. Um, and I don't mean that in a negative way or a bad way. I feel like it's going to be a very positive. It's very positive. It's very good. Okay. All positive, all good. Um, but you know what? Pregnancy is never the way we want it to be, is it? For anybody that's been pregnant can understand that. So sorry I can't give you a definite yes or a definite no on that one, Kimberly. I wish I could. I can just tell you what I see and see if it makes sense. Hopefully soon. I'm hearing take the test, take a test. So if you're, you know what, as soon as you get to that point where you can take a test to see if you're pregnant, take the test and see what it comes out as, okay? Okay. Whew. God, you're so nervous though, darling. You're so nervous. I don't even know why. It just feels so nervous on the inside. Okay. I feel like the nerves is almost like trying to have a baby for so long. It's I don't know if this is what it is, but it's almost as if this nervousness in here is like driving me bonkers, like almost like worrying, trying, wanting, blah, 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 blah. And now just totally a bundle of nerves of it. Um, and that's really um And that's just what it feels like on the inside of me. So I just feel like you've been a huge bundle of nerves, Kim. Just a lot going on, a lot all over the place. Okay. And I just feel like the longer I sit with you, darling, the more my head keeps spinning, like so much going on. Just crazy, crazy, craziness. My brother Pat, oh honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Well, trust me, darling. He's listening. You can always say goodbye. You can always say goodbye. It's never too late to say goodbye because once we go back to spirit form, we're around a lot. You're definitely around a lot. Mo, did you want a card, my dear? Did you want a card, my dear? You're welcome, Miss Kim. You are welcome. Yes, you definitely can get one, darling. I feel like I need to put this up here now, and I don't even know why. There we go. Let's put that up there. Um, I think that's on. I think that just went to Twitch. Okay, Mo, let's put one up on you. Sorry, Kim. Sorry, everybody. I was kind of in my head saying a little prayer for Kim. Just a lot going on for you, darling. Just a lot going on for you. Okay, Mo, let's pull a card for you, dear. Let's pull a card for you. See what's going on with it. Let's go forward with that. Okay, Mo, gosh, you have been listening to the stars and your guides and everything. Oh my gosh, so much information coming in. I just feel like it's flooding in, flooding in. You got the work card too, Mo. Are you still looking for a job, my dear? Because you got the work card yourself, okay? I do feel like this is more about the success card. This is more about the success part than just the work part. So I do feel as if you've been striving to do more, striving for everything. And I feel like in your head, it's kind of like, when is this all going to happen? When is this going to come to fruition? And feel like you're about to hit success or you're hitting success as we speak. Okay. Um, I love how, and then I look back, oh my God, yes, I am. LOL. I do feel as if, you know what, it is just, it's going to be coming to fruition for you. It's going to come in. I finally feel as if I'm hearing the financial, like money is going to start coming in, work is going to start coming in, all this stuff is going to start coming in. And that it's like basically in the perfect time. It's a perfect time for you to have this happen for you. Because I do feel like this has been about you sending out, you sending out resumes, you sending out applications, sitting there going, oh my God, is anybody ever going to call? And I feel like that call's going to happen very soon, darling. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense, Mo. Hopefully that makes sense. Miss Lisa, let's pull a card for you, my dear. Excuse me, let's pull a card for you. You came in just in time, my dear. You came in just in time. I only have time for one or two more, and then we're gonna go from there. My hair is just like my hair is too short for a ponytail, too short for a bun. Does this whole Chinese flippy thingy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I feel out of it tonight. It's weird. The longer I do this, the more I feel out of it, and I don't even know why. So let's pull a card for Miss Lisa, see what we got here now, right now, Lisa. Okay. I like this card because this card is saying it's all about being in the present moment, being right now. Okay. I don't know if you had like a general question in your head, what was going, like, throughout the day or what's going on, but it's almost as like, when should I do this? You should do it now. Um, type of a situation. Okay. I love it. My phone goes ding ding ding. I might get somebody pay me. Nope, it's the opposite. I'm paying somebody else, which is always a positive thing too. But I do feel like when we're looking at this, it is about time to live. It's time for your life right now. Okay. Sometimes we're always looking at putting things on hold. We're putting things on hold for relationships. We're putting on things on hold for our job. We're always putting things on hold. And right now, this card, work related, that's awesome. Thank you. You are welcome. I feel like it's all about right now for you. Okay. It's time for you to start doing everything. Okay. So I'm glad this helps, Lisa. Okay. Because I don't know where else to put it other than that. Okay. So take it and run. Take it and run. But I'm going to tell you why you're doing this. Please also enjoy it. Please also enjoy it. Take your breaths. Enjoy what you're doing. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else on here? Anybody else on here? Ah, you've got one temporary mode, but it's looking for again. It's going to come in, dear. You were so welcome, Miss Lisa. You are so welcome. Okay. So what I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to pull. Oh, Tony came in. Tony, let's do you really quick. Let's do you really quick. Just in time, in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time, sir. Just in the nick of time, Tony. Let's do this. Okay. I don't feel like I can shuffle very well tonight. Let's do this. Let's pull this card. Okay, Tony. Autumn, what you been stripping away, darling? What you been stripping away? This card really is about, you know what, when we get into fall, it's all about losing it. Everything turns to different colors, everything changes, everything falls apart. I'm not saying falls apart, but like the trees fall apart. The leaves fall off, bark falls off. It goes into hibernation, okay? But really what this card is about is stripping away, okay? Stripping away at things in your life that no longer are serving you, okay? And we're so So often we don't want to let go of things, whether this be patterns, bad habits, people's jobs, houses, relationships, whatever it might be. We don't like to do that because we like our comfort zones. No matter what, we like our comfort zones. Okay. And I do feel like, Tony, you're going through a period of time where you're stripping some of those comfort zones away. This might be as much as, you're looking at your health and you're like, okay, I'm going to start stripping sugar or grains or whatever it might be away. This might be going, I need a new set of different friends. Maybe there's somebody in your life, you're like, you're toxic, whatever this might be. But you're stripping things away in your life for a better you, just a better you, a happier place in life. Okay. I also like the fact of this is because while you're doing this, you're thinking about once I get rid of it, once I do all this, what's life going to be like? Now, you're not going into the planning stage quite yet of, oh my God, what's going to be on the other side of it. Right now, it's just get rid of the crap, and move forward. Okay. So don't put the cart in front of the horses yet. Just take away what's no longer serving you. Once you're very firm in that, then you can go into those winter periods of time, which is really just planning, just thinking about it, just planning for what that tomorrow brings. Okay. But one step at a time, dear. Oh, you said yes. I'm glad that helped, my darling. Hopefully that makes sense. It can help. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys. Well, we have a show. Oh, I love how you guys talk to each other and help each other and support each other. That is so awesome. But guys, we have a show right after this, and I'm going to give my producer that time to get ready for that show. So on that note, I'm going to bid you all farewell. Thank you always for coming in, watching, bringing in your questions. Thank you for all the new people. Tell your friends. Make sure you share this out because we show up every week, and I only keep coming if you guys keep coming. Okay? Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.